Alright, folks. It's been a minute since I've streamed, but welcome to Destiny 2. It's been a long time since I've streamed, and it's been a lot going on in my life, but I was asked yesterday when I would be streaming again, so it means there's still an interest. I'm surprised, but I'll take it. So we're gonna work with that. We're gonna be streaming these Guardian game Nightfalls for a bit, and the goal of this is to earn as many enchantment cores as possible, so we can convert them into enchantment prisms, and then convert those into our Ascendant shards. I think I have 3 now, and the goal is going to be, it probably will not be in this session, but the goal is going to be to get to 10 Ascendant shards at least. So that's kind of the goal. This is what we're rocking right now. That is not what we're... what? I'm pretty sure that that's not what I'm rocking. Oh, it's because it's not, there we go. There we go. It bugged out for a moment. But yeah, this is what we're rocking right now, and, some of this stuff from my previous run I can dismantle. The purpose of this, I don't know. I kind of just want the Ascendant shards to make sure I'm all set to go as we go into the next DLC, which is coming in June, I believe. And then April 9th also, I believe, is when the new game mode Onslaught drops, which is the Horde shooter, which I really like. I like the idea of. I'm relatively new to the Destiny community, but I understand that it's something people have been wanting for a really long time, and I love the idea of it, and I'm so happy that they are finally implementing that, because it just seems like a change of pace. And like I said, I'm new to the community, more or less. I've been around Bungie since the Halo days. Part of my childhood was Halo Combat Evolved, and then Halo 2, and so on. So I know what Bungie's done in the past, and it's been pretty good. I know that people have had their gripes with Bungie on Destiny, but, you know, I think it's important to keep an open mind and to understand that the dev team puts in a lot of hard work and really tries their best with the limited power that they have to make the game as great as it can be. Anyway, I think that's enough talking. I'm going to do a quick audio check, make sure my voice is coming through, because I'm using a new headset, and I don't want everything I just said to be all for nothing. So we will be right back in just a moment. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll be right back. Alright, ladies and germs, we are back. Gonna go ahead and begin the Guardian Games Competitive Nightfall playlist. It's probably gonna be the same map over and over, the Devil's Lair, but I really like that one. So, without much ado, let's begin.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair, and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god, and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Alright, here we go. Now, one of the key points I really like about this particular Nightfall is that the final boss has an amazing soundtrack, which the music and everything is up pretty loud, so I can't wait to share that with any listeners that might pop in. Well, that's certainly interesting. Whoops. Now, it looks like I tripped on my shoelace there, to be honest. Looks like he's gonna try to come get me. My savior! Thanks, Lucky. Appreciate you. I know you can't hear me. We're about to get to the best part. Soundtrack goes crazy, and I love it. I just hope it's loud enough. It deserves to be played loud. Let's give them a pat on the back, because they were awesome. Yeah, so basically, folks, that's going to be the gist of what I'll be doing for a while. Feel free to stick around. Glad to have you.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
We're not going to talk about how I just missed that. Or how I just died. I think we're going to try out something different. We're going to get rid of the Wither Horde for now. I'm going to go with this. The Hive have always seemed to be fairly resistant against fire, and this seems to cut through them a little bit better. Maastriga. Let's see if I can go over here this time and not die. Oh, he fucking dodged it. A cheeky little dig waffle. So that's 2 down. We'll go for 3.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
we're going to take just a moment to go back to the tower and bank the medallions that we've earned.
Just hoping it's the right day. Checking. Acknowledged. Thank you. Name, Guardian. You're looking wonderful.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
You're famous, Guardian. If I could help you, it would be just...
A friend of mine is on, so I might join a party with him. And, we're still going to be doing this, still going to be streaming. I'm sure he'll be alright with
The
it.
fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Civil.
Hello.
Yeah.
Do you have any, objection to me streaming with you in here?
No.
Okay. I always want to ask, because I've got a stream going on YouTube. And, I always just prefer to ask, so...
Oh, that's fine.
Alright. I don't have many people. I think I've got one other person in here. So it's definitely not a large gathering.
Oh. I don't even know if my voice is coming through or not.
I think it is. I'll check real quick. It is coming through.
Alright. No issue to me.
Okay. I didn't think it would be, but like I said, I just want to make sure.
Nah. I've had Jason stream my voice plenty. Oh, he exploded. But yeah. Although, prepare for shenanigans to ensue if Justin joins, because you know how that ends up.
See, I would love to stream with Justin in the party. Unfortunately, his voice is not shared. And I wish it were, because...
I don't think you could monetize that.
Well, I'm not monetizing anything anyway, to be honest.
Right.
So nothing...
But even if you were, that would get shot down real quick.
100% guaranteed. But But, I mean, we'd have no end of laughs, no end of content, really. I mean,
Right.
unless YouTube was like, hey, you can't say that, and now you don't have a YouTube channel anymore.
It's a very distinct possibility. You never know what's going to come out of our mouths.
That is true. Usually it's not blatant racism, which is okay.
No, only slight.
A friend of mine was streaming last night, and I've been a part of his community for a little while, and so some of the people in his community are people that are part of my community, and I haven't streamed in a really long time, and so one of them asked me, hey, when are you gonna stream again? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I can try, but haven't felt like it, and you know. So I decided today, because I mean, also all I've been playing for the most part is Destiny, and I decided today that I wanted to grind out the oh shoot, the Guardian Games competitive Nightfalls, so I can like stock up on enchantment cores, so I can get the prisms that will then allow me to get ascendant shards. And so, like every 100 or so, uh, every 100 or so shard, or what am I trying to say? Every 100 or so prisms. No, not prisms. Cores.
Man.
Every 100 cores, I can get 10 prisms, and I can get an ascendant shard with that. So it's really just kind of it's a bit of a grind, but still not as bad as grinding out that 1200 medallion score.
Why? Why did you explode into a ball of fire? I don't understand.
So at my new job, we celebrate the birthdays of everyone monthly, and it's actually really nice because we all get ice cream and we all get some time away from our workstations, which count me in. Um, wow, this guy's just standing here. I should expect no less from someone whose name is Philip on these nuts.
What does that
But
even mean?
I mean, I don't think he's talking about cashews.
How do you fill up on somebody, man? What is the act of Philipping?
Because I think it's like eat. His name is probably Philip or
Oh,
Phil.
fill up. Okay.
Yeah.
I get
Um,
that.
but anyway, we celebrated the March birthdays this month, or today, and everybody got some ice cream, and it was fun. Um, and that made me think of what happened on my first day. The people that handle the paperwork had my hire date listed as my birthday by accident. And so the very first day I started, and I was getting trained, one of the HR reps comes up and she's like, "Oh, it's your birthday today," and I'm like, "Is it?" And she's like,
It
um,
is now.
as she said right, and I'm like, uh, no, and she's like, well, when's your birthday? I said July 21st, and she said, well,
You're gonna have
you,
to change your birthday now. You have
yeah,
no
I
choice.
I know, and I was like that. She's like, happy birthday, and see, when it's your birthday, you get to have lunch with the CEO,
Mm-hmm.
and she gave me this card, and then she took it back really really quick. And she said, "I'm so sorry. You can't have two birthdays a year." And I'm like, "Oh no." And so as she was walking away, I said, "Wait, come back. I'll be your birthday boy." I want lunch with the CEO. Free lunch? Yeah, I'll take that. Hell yeah. But it was not meant to be. They did not let me have
You
two
gotta waste your
birthdays.
time.
Although I did find out, uh, I I came on with this company understanding that my position would be seasonal, and that
Mm.
at like in the end of uh, May or beginning of June, we'd be all done.
Mm.
Um, but I was talking to my boss, and she said that for people that do really well, they offer what is called Sprout, which is the
Mm.
other half of the company. Because they're
It's like Sprite, but worse.
yeah, because they're student treasures, which is the publishing part of the company, and
Mm.
then there's also Sprout, which essentially schools can order baskets of school supplies, and it includes things like pens, pencils, highlighters, Kleenex, hand sanitizer, all that good
Mm.
stuff. And schools can order it for classrooms. And so Sprout does that the other part of the year. And, depending on, if the interest is there, and of course, if, you show that you can, do pretty well with the company, they take people from the publishing side of things when we run out of work,
Mm.
and they go work in that part of the company. And I'm super excited because my boss asked me if I would have any interest in it, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I would. Like, I love this company. It's fun. Our break room literally has massage chairs and video game consoles,
Mm.
and fucking free coffee, and like, just it's great. Everybody is so nice, and it's the company is a lot of fun,
Alright.
and it's been amazing. I mean, I've only this is my second week, and it's not even my first full week. I mean, it is my first full week, and gosh, just the amount of like amazing people that work there is phenomenal, and I have been waiting a lifetime for a job like that where I can actually be like, God, this is amazing. I can't wait to go in.
Mm.
And I finally have that. And, God, and I found out today that so basically the student treasures runs from like January, February ish to end of May, maybe June, depending on how busy we are. and then the other part begins in like August and runs close to the end of the year. So in reality, you would only have like a month where you're not working, and they actually pay their people unemployment for that. So it becomes like you could actually make that your full-time job, and then it just wouldn't get old because you're doing two different things every year for the same company. And I like that.
Alright.
Damn, I died. And then tomorrow, I get my first check, which will be nice. Oh,
I get my first.
I thought I had that muted. Why are you like this? I keep my phone on to make sure playback is working, and I always have it muted, and my phone is like, surprise! uh, and I have to go open a checking account with a new bank because the bank I've used for the past 13 years has decided to pull all business out of Topeka, and that the closest branch is in Lawrence, which it's not that far of a drive, and we have ATMs here, but if I ever need to make a deposit, the ATMs don't accept deposits. I have to drive to Lawrence for that, and it's just not... I don't like it. So, there's been a bank that I've always wanted to go to for a pretty dumb reason, I'll be honest. Ever since I saw it as a child, the way that they have their interior set up is there's like multiple lines just right inside the door, and there's that's your lanes for the tellers and everything. And it to me always looked like the RuneScape banks. And so I've always liked that, and I'm like, yes, count me in. I'm here for it. And now that I actually am in need of a bank account, and I can, I've been managing my own finances since I was 18 to some success, but now that I can actually choose my bank account, because my mother had the bank account for me before I was 18, I can be like, yeah, you know what? I can go to the fucking RuneScape bank. Bless you.
Thank you.
The fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
But
Oh my. I think that's probably a good place to end the stream. For the one viewer who showed up who is still here, thank you. I have no delusions about my viewer count, but thank you, individual.